Hi everybody, welcome to today's class. I am so hoping that this is working and you can hear me and you can see me. Apologies about yesterday. It was my fault entirely yesterday. I'm not blaming any technology apart from human error. I was so intent on getting a video stream that you could see me. That's been a problem, as we all know, for a few weeks now, that the wiring for my microphone I put back to front. So you can actually hear me. This was worthless, me wearing this yesterday, and all you could hear was the sound that you could very faintly probably pick up from my voice here in my computer in my room next door. And that computer sits next to a hedge which has lots of birdsong and the road. So that's probably all you could hear yesterday. Anyways, fingers crossed this is all working now. I did 3 tests yesterday and it all worked. So let's hope, fingers crossed, that with your feedback after this, it's all going to be thumbs up and celebrations. So I am going to repeat a little bit of what I said yesterday because you didn't hear me. So the only person that I'll be boring is myself. So that's absolutely fine. I hope you're well. I hope you had a lovely couple of weeks and I hope you had a lovely Easter break. I did. Thank you very much for asking. Those of you who've asked. As many of you know, I tend to go to Dartmoor for a couple of weeks every year when we can. And there's been a few years where we've not been able to for the obvious, and essentially walked and spent all day, every day outside in rivers, rolling up trousers, swimming in freezing cold water, walking miles, building dams, yeah, absolutely. Cara, for those of you who do know, is my dog. For those of you who don't know, she's over there sleeping on the sofa. I think she's on strike now. She's walked so much. So back to Qigong. We are going to spend the next few days just getting back into the swing of things. I appreciate some of you may have been doing your practice whilst I've been away, so well done you. Some of you may not have done, and that's absolutely fine. I do appreciate that these classes do bring an element of discipline to your everyday lives, which is why I'm also here. So we do need to take some time to get back into this. Please, please, please remember your 70%. You know, if you haven't done any Qigong for a couple of weeks, you are going to notice it today. You're going to notice the stamina in your legs would have faded and you may have stiffened up a little bit. So remember 70%, never work beyond that. So let's get going, shall we? Wu Qi. Well, my phone hasn't gone ping yet, which is usually a bad sign. So I'm going to take that as a good sign. So let's settle in to Wu Qi, limitless, boundless, endless. Remember, it's not just a stance, it's not just taking your joints off lock, but it's a way of being. So as you stand, no pressure in your knees, but they are off lock. Release the tension in your buttocks and lower back. A lengthened spine. That's not a stretched spine, but a lengthened spine. So as you release the pressure in your lower back, your spine hangs and just drops with gravity. And we consciously lift and lengthen the spine upwards whilst keeping that base of your spine relaxed and open. We lengthen upwards. As we reach the neck, draw your chin in very slightly. And as you connect through your spine up through your neck, extend that connection through your head upwards into the heavens. And equally extend the connection downwards from your spine into the earth. Making sure you're not standing heavy in your heel. Tip of the tongue connects with the roof of the mouth. And breathe. Breathing in through your nose down deep into your belly, and your belly gently expands as you inhale. Relaxes as you exhale. Sink your mind deep into your belly, your lower dantian. Good. And start to engage your legs. Spring-like movement. Let's shake. Gentle shaking. Shaking out the stagnant air from your lungs. So we're using the shake to help us release any tension that we may be holding on to. So make sure you tilt to the sides, let your arms hang like pieces of rope from your shoulders. Bring your awareness to your head, your face, and as you shake, making sure you have no tension in your jaws, brows, temples, all around your eyes, your cheeks, your lips, your forehead, your scalp. So traditionally, do, which we translate to shake, is about waking up the spirits. Lovely shaking, well done, really good. And we're going to slow that down and transition into the slosh. Breathing freely, gently shifting your weight left to right. Engaging the qua, the space deep in your inguinal creases, deep in your pelvis. Yi Dao, Qi Dao. Use your mind to lead and guide your inner ocean around your body. Wonderful. And when you're ready, bring your feet back in for a normal hip width stance into swing one. So pivoting around a pole, an imaginary pole. So your body's lengthened. Using your lower dantian to swing you. This is the engine of the movement. Knees forward. And please don't overswing, especially if you're somebody who's super mobile. There's no need to push the body to your full swing or bend or whatever it is that we're doing. If anything, you've got to keep it safe within your 70%. And the arms hang again like pieces of rope, and as you swing, gently wrap around your belly, lower back, midriff, tapping, stimulating the organs, the blood flow. Wonderful. And when you're ready, swing to opening the gate from the Kwa. Just have a glance down at your knees, making sure that both knees are always in line with your toes, especially the weight-bearing leg. There's a tendency for that knee to drop inwards. Make sure that it remains strong and facing forward. Really good. And again, when you're ready, we're going to swing 3. Bring your awareness to your breathing and use this opportunity of the swing as the arms swing upwards, opening up your rib cage, space for your lungs. And using the least amount of muscle effort to do this. So we're using momentum. Good. Lovely swinging. And let's gradually slow that down. Into circles. Touching the inside of the barrel all the way round. Noticing any sticky areas and using your exhale to try and ease through, not push through, but ease through the sticky areas. And slowly change direction. And again, observing, noticing, being aware of any sticky areas. They won't necessarily be in the same places. Touching the inside of the barrel all the way around. Breathing freely, conscious of your breathing. Good, and over to you, your own free form. It's not about following me. Discover your movement through twirling, swirling, circular, spiraling, arcing movement. See where it takes you. Good. Bring your feet back in if you've taken a wider stance. So we've got a hip width stance now into open and close. And lengthening through your wrists, palms, thumbs, fingers, reaching beyond them. And then gather your fingers to meet your thumb on both hands. pointing these bird speaks that you create with your hands into the shoulder nest, the dip underneath your collarbone. And just gently sinking down, bend your knees, fold into the quad to engage your sit bones. Keep your spine straight so we form this triangle with the knees, pelvis, shoulders. Fabulous. Into the bamboo body. Open, drop your shoulder blades, open up your chest. Hi Kara, you've come to join us, have you? Second shape. So remember, it's not about arching back and forcing an arch with your spine. It's about opening up your chest, dropping up your shoulder blades. Your spine would perhaps naturally arch, and that's fine, but don't force it beyond the natural arch. Second shape, loose fists, forearms together, round off. Your upper back, shoulder blades come away from your spine and create a C shape with the spine. Wonderful. And relax your arms, either side of your body, back to Wu Chi, right where we started. Settle into this way of being, joint soft lock. Breathe in through your nose, deep into your belly. Ting. Notice with your mind and sensitivity. Let your hands float out, the height of your lower dantian. Palms turn, face each other, space in your armpits, space between your palms. Feel and discover your chi. Something interesting that happens between your palms. And movement 1. Compressing the 3 palms. Breathing in. Breathing out. Gently sinking, opening. Follow the rhythm of your breathing. Next time you breathe out, bring your hands to the middle dantian. Still that subtle pulsing through the body. And then on your next exhale to the upper dantian. Into the microcosmic orbit. Keeping your hands aligned with the left and right hand channels of your body, always in front of you. Creating these circles, wave-like motion through your entire body. And sinking your mind into your body to create the microcosmic internally. So sink your mind to the perineum. As the hands rise up, your mind rises up the spine, neck over the top of your head. And then as you hands go down the front line of the body, back to the perineum. Keep the tip of the tongue resting against the roof of the mouth. Breathing in on the way up. And out. Good. And then into movement 2. Turn your palms. Hands rise up. Lifting the sky. Good. And gently. Body spiral. Good. And rainbow dance. Gently sinking your weight down to the opposite leg, folding into the quad, making sure there's no pressure in your knee. Good. We're going to rise back to the center, so turn the foot in, back to the center, arms down, soaring crane, outwards, extending through your arms, fingers. Turn your palms, create the triangle of the body. Arms down either side of your body, So Eddie the Eagle style. Rise up, 2/3 of the way up, not fully stand, and go back down, extending through the spine, arms. Good, and now bird's beaks. As you rise up, point them into the armpits and out. Palms down, out to the side, and down. Good. Ting. Breathe. And a narrow stance. And close. Nice long extended inhale. Extended exhale. Again. And close. Thank you. Thank you so much for joining me today. I do hope that it all worked today, the sound, the video. As always, please just feedback to me. Give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down or any comments that you have. I would really appreciate it. Look after yourselves, look after each other, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.